Jake Gyllenhaal's Roadhouse is better than Dune 2. It actually isn't. I just wanted to get your attention. We're living in an era where Hollywood is hell-bent on reviving, rebooting, and reimagining classics. And their latest attempt at that is Roadhouse, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. And despite its efforts to try to capture the rough and tumble charm, this reboot stumbles and lacks the punch which I was hoping for, and many other people would actually agree with that. The original Roadhouse movie was by no means a cinematic masterpiece, but it possessed an undeniable charm by Patrick Swayze, and that's by his charismatic performance, the over-the-top action scenes, and a heart beneath the exterior. To be fair, this movie lacks its footing, grappling with its balance between homage and innovation, and it just doesn't land well. One of the main flaws which I experience is its pacing. It should actually feel like a high-octane action movie, but unfortunately the action scenes feel disjointed, and the choreography doesn't feel as smooth as it should be. It tried too hard to do the one-shot action scenes that you see in many movies over the years, and the pacing just made me feel disengaged most of the time. Performance-wise, the main person who's carrying this movie was Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal plays a character called Dalton, and he is hired as a bouncer to protect a little establishment. He's a former UFC fighter, and of course there is a flashback stating what actually happened in his career. But as crazy as it sounds, the person who felt weird and out of place was Conor McGregor. Now, for many people, there's memes online are relentless, stating that he was actually not even playing a character, he was just being himself. But unfortunately, his character comes almost halfway through the movie and just feels like a character that you just tend to forget and not care about as much due to having a main antagonist in the beginning of the movie. And the way I think of it, it felt like I'm watching someone trying to play Conor McGregor. It almost feels like it's meta, and it feels like it's convoluted in many ways. The script wasn't the strongest. To be fair, it's a disservice to many of the talents that were in the movie. And yes, I get it, it went straight to Prime Video. It was originally supposed to go to cinemas, but of course there was a massive dispute in terms of rights and streaming it on Prime Video. Visually, the movie does have its moments. Some decent fight sequences and picturesque location shots echo the original movie. A lot of this is overshadowed by a general sense of predictability. This is kind of like a missed opportunity, but this is a movie that you can watch with your friends, and I would just watch it one time. I would not want to watch this on repeat. It's a film that's caught in the shadow of its predecessor, unable to break free and stand on its own. Yes, it may have doses of nostalgia for fans of the original, but for me it lacks the charm, the heart. It tried to walk between a fine line of innovation and homage, but unfortunately it loses itself in no man's land. So 2024 Roadhouse movie is available on Prime Video right now. Have you seen it? Did you like it? Did you not enjoy it? Let me know in the comments.